Hey everybody, it's me again, Tasha C, and I'm reviewing Braxton Family Values this season as well. Now, season I'm gonna put in the description box because I don't know if it was 3.5 or 4 or whatever the case is, but it's episode 1 premiere. I will tell y'all that. Well, first, I just wanted to say again, I mean, it's not that much as far as it's a great start as far as I'm concerned. I did reach over 100 subscribers, so thank you for all the support. Thank you for the viewers, the subbies, and also subbies slash YouTubers that also promote my videos. Thank you, Mike B. Thank you, Samore Love, the Ghetto View, Sqweekie Jones, support Selfesteemqueen. Jay from Up the Discussion, also supportive, and Miss P is giving an opportunity, that you got a channel. She'll try to watch it out, so thank you for even having the opportunity to give us the support. And I will list, I think, I know the Ghetto View, is definitely reviewing the show, I think, most likely, so I will put her information down. I also know that, of course, Ashley Shy Miller. Really? Okay, we're gonna keep going. Ashley Scott Miller is also, I know, probably reviewing this season. And anybody else probably that I watch and I know about, will put that. But I also want to also mention somebody else. Shout out, Mr. Still Standing has also came back. And he's also the reason how I found the Ghetto View, her channel. And, I need to put down Chinadoll too. She's came back. She's dealing, with, she's came back with her channel as well. So she does reviews as well. So I'll definitely put her down. And also I'm gonna put down, like I said, I'm gonna try as many people as I can. Like, I'm really gonna list first who does the reviews and then list the other people. So watch and subscribe. Like I said, some more of these, might be the Get a View, Ashley. The Bondy Blue, but Bondy Blue, I don't know this review. She does enough, okay? Much love. I'm definitely gonna put them all in the description box. Sqweekie Jones, Selfesteemqueen, everybody. I'm just gonna try to put, who I can switch on. Definitely check out those channels. Like I said, thank you so much again. I'm gonna keep on informing, and entertaining at the same time. And let's just go with this review. Drum roll, okay? So now we have Tracy and Trina, right? And they're meeting at a bar and they down in ATL because they're supposed to go to the New Orleans Essence Festival there. And only them two are going because Tawana, Tracy, and Tony, as we all know, are are busy. You got albums, kids, stuff like that, life, happening. And so they don't have time to squeeze that in. Now they're talking about, the issues. Now Trina's gained like 20 pounds, 30 to 20 pounds or something like that. And Tracy, sitting there letting us know she's been getting her Lifetime Fitness / Fitness credits in because she is losing weight, toning everything, just getting herself together for help, And, Trina's up here, but she does like, for one thing, they were talking about, before I get into that, they were talking about the issues about their marriages, how it's been exposed, and we come to find out, which I did not personally know, that Tracy found out, like the rest of us basically, because Tawana goes and tells us information on the national TV instead of talking about it with Tracy first. So, Tracy's worried about, of course she came to her husband and stuff about this information and checked him and asked him about it. But it turns out, which is kind of a question mark, is unless the vasectomy, there was a messed up botched back, or, some type of messed up vasectomy, with this baby thing, okay, did baby come before? It depends when he had the vasectomy or whatever. Unless this baby was conceived before he had the vasectomy done, it may be just some bullshit just to, to start some stuff, So that kind of is a big question mark because it's kind of wondering. Then you have to wonder, Tawana, like, what damn site is she talking about? Media takeout? Where the hell you gonna get this damn information? Because she talking about, I seen this on the news. Now, I mean, not even on the news, but on the internet. So you have to wonder, like, what type of damn internet / got some bullshit is you were getting your researches from, especially on your own family or, something like that, because I mean, I first saw when she had this information, going from last season, that you would think like maybe she might even heard it from personally, might have knew the chick. I mean, I'm just saying the fact that she's just saying I seen it on the website. And my last name is Jenkins, okay? Because I'm just saying is that how many fucking rumors that people say. I mean, they be somebody been dead for 10 years and they still alive and good living. I'm just saying is that was kind of like, where did you get this information from? Because I still never heard it to this day. about the supposed information about this baby. And, that's what we're just talking about, Trina and Tracy are just talking about, you got also Trina, you got Tracy's with her situation going on, and, stressing her son and everything else, and, trying to keep, her son Tamara, because he suffers from a chronic illness. I think, junior respiratory, I know I'm saying it wrong, but just saying a junior version, severe case of arthritis. And then you got Trina, of course, still going to solve matters, but she has noticed with the weight gain that she has obtained a little thickness, and she's liking it. And, so I know she's like, I'm glad this ass came about. Because, how she says about like she's trying, there's a cross between a B-more accent and Irish. So, how she keeps about, ooh, I got this ass about, I can make it twerk. So, anyway, the only thing she doesn't like is flocka or waka flocka, and that's basically fat above the coochie. Okay, anyway, next thing. Now Tony and Babyface, they're preparing this album, they picking it up, they trying to give you my heart, 2000.0 version, okay, remake, okay. Tony even brought the hair back. I see she got a little Dorothy Dandridge thing personally going on, splash with her, she was like, I'm taking it back to when it worked. Even back to the short hair for a minute. I'm just saying, she's doing the court, but I'm just saying she's bringing back the short hair. And that's what she originally came out when she originally came out of the biz. And they first came out with that song for the Boomerang soundtrack, Give Me My Heart. And she was sitting there with that damn bowl cut. I worked for her. I'm just saying, remember the bowl cut bangs? Okay, she had them right here. And the painted on white dress, okay? And I remember her Babyface. I kind of first thought they actually were together. No, I was little. Shit, I didn't know. That's your song. Then she came out. Then she won us away with that one Love Should Have Brought You Home Last Night. And then the rest of her career, that's how we found out about it. I'm just saying, she's like, I'm even bringing the hair back. Shit, just a new remix version of it. Whatever might even help. So, versus child talking about she might have some Kleenex, some sinus and the problem, stuff like that. They just can't work, but they're preparing for this new single and stuff like that. And I did notice to make sure that they was like, well, I'm gonna make sure I get my credibility. It's like they put a Babyface resume at the bottom. I don't know if they always do it for everybody as far as, because I'll see music producer, this person and this person, but they made sure, like, check my credentials, bitch. That's how I looked at that with Babyface. They probably do with other people, and I never paid attention, but I noticed that today. So, then this is a hilarious part at the end. You got Tony Braxton sitting up there, making a song, and she, after Babyface was putting his lines in, because they all, the piano, and then here she talking about, I heard she hurts you and gives you venereal disease, or whatever she was saying. I'm just like, oh Lord, help us all. So. And then, Babyface, okay, I'm going for this evening. No, thank you, all good night. So it kind of just answers the friendly note, and they just talking. And now all of a sudden, Trina, they zoom back, because it kind of really focused more so the first between Trina and Tracy, right? And they're first at the Essence Festival the first day, and both of them, I guess, couch. I guess they really didn't like that Heifer was interviewed, because it wasn't just moi. But I didn't see no goddamn name who the hell this person was who was interviewing, because they were kind of concerned about, some of the personal questions. And guess what? The first day, this heifer up there asking, I don't mean to call her yes, I did, shit. Because, she's like, hey, how you doing? How's it going with your divorce? How's it going with the affair? And, when they, Tracy, like I said, was already nervous and stuff, whatever case is. But, they were talking about it, trying to deal with it and stuff like that. And then when she went to talk about to Trina and stuff like that, now you got, like I said, now you got actually, her up there, having to explain a situation, just say, Tracy, Trina, too many T's, y'all. I don't even, the streets and our thing, but it's too many damn T's, okay? So, she's up there talking about, she's trying to get herself together, whatever. But you notice as soon as Trina, she goes to her, asks about a divorce, she says she's filed to God, say he's got whoever this irrelevant person was, who's ain't think irrelevant but some damn credits for her ass, so fuck up. Okay? So she up here, with that's too many goddamn T's, okay? Work with me here. I know him by face. Shit. Okay, so you got when Trina was talking, which is ironic because actually one of my sister's nicknames. When Trina was talking, and as soon as she said she was confirming about the divorce and stuff, you got her fans up here sitting there cheering and shit like they gonna get, she's told them they all gonna get free $20 gift cards that they can use at any store of their choice, including Walmart or Target or Macy's, okay? Because they just, woo! Yes, girl! Fuck them! Fuck them! Fuck them! Okay, that's what I just had noticed about this. And I'm saying, Tracy, like I said, Trina was just sitting there and saying, like, she's just trying to take it one day at a time and stuff like that, and, Lord Jesus. So, again, I think they were talking, about, like I said, she's trying to, I think Tracy, was discussing with Trina also around that time about, she, of course, asked her husband about, taking a blood test and stuff like that. And, even though, like I said, it was question mark, depending on how old this child was, and depending when this man had, her husband had a vasectomy. And, like I said, Tracy still said that she spilled the beans and everything else. And, she really wants to talk to her face to face about this, because she's just like, that ain't cool. You could have just came to me. That is weird, because Tawana's supposed to be the secret score. How the fuck is that secret? She just also cool points for that one. Okay, so, they were just talking about that. Now we have Miss Tamar, and she and her and them. You know how she got like 3 or third personalities, okay? Or, third, second, and first person, okay? Now, she is about to do, she's doing promo. Her album just came out maybe a couple weeks afterwards. She's a new mommy. Our mama, Mrs. Evelyn / Mama Evelyn, is with them. So she's doing a radio interview, and then she's changing up and having a meet and greet. And then the way that she's talking to this little baby, and she's just up there letting her know there's something about the lipstick and the hair or something. But I mean, it's a really cute moment, because she just like, because the baby, the baby liked her and something like that, and lipstick. But the baby was like, must have been 2 or 3 years old, but it was just kind of a cute moment. I mean, the little girl was a cutie patootie that was like talking to her, And now we have Tracy, who has her own separate beauty second day. And, again, they're bringing up the issue, the same girl, woman, or whatever, who obviously they feel is like she is fucking irrelevant, or they probably didn't like the question. Because, like I said, I noticed she didn't have no fuck. I could have sworn, now, either I blinked my eyes too long or looked away, but she had no credits on her. So it's like as if they kind of did that intentionally, to be basically like giving the middle finger and shit, about asking about those questions. Because I'm kind of concerned. So, when Tracy again was talking about, just like her future and stuff like that and whatever, and just taking the time about, as she, because first, what? No, that was some bullshit. The woman that slid in. Now, first she asked about, oh, you knew about the baby. And, Logan, yeah, Tracy's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then the woman, speaking of babies, what about that love child your husband has? Oh, I have no words for that. There's a difference of getting gossip and about to getting cussed out. That can happen too and shit. I mean, I understand cross. I'm just saying behind the scenes, not in front of fans, because they make you look crazy and shit. But you know what? Go to the back of the scenes. You know what? Just do the pat in hand. I want to talk to you in private. Thank you very much. So now there's a young lady in the audience, and because the woman does bring up, and also Trace, Trina was trying to try to have not the woman come after her. Then they had the first meeting I forgot to mention, and she was trying to say, look how she's lost her weight loss and her accomplishments as far as the weight loss, and you see her looking away, and Jay Hut singing Friendly. You know what I'm talking about, Jay. I mean, she probably do Jitty Crib, but it's a new day. She got herself together. She ain't looking bobblehead, but I'm just saying, she got herself where you can tell is a difference, and she's been working out and stuff like that, So back to this. So when Tracy, and I think Missing Relevant, fuck you, we ain't gonna even tell you who the fuck you is, brings up about, seeing that she's lost weight and tone and everything else. A young lady, a friend for the audience, was asking like, what, encourage you, what inspire you to get weight. And, Tracy wished it was good advice she gave this young lady. It's about, do it for yourself, do it for the right reason, we help, but don't, but love you and stuff like that. And the young lady beginning to cry, and Tracy felt like, she felt actually, happy that hopefully she was able to reach her. And I hope that young lady, she wants to lose weight, that she loses for health reasons and for the right reasons, and we will check it. So Tamar is sitting in the room with, it's a hotel room, and she's up there, preparing to do this winter one on the album. And just an hour ago, I did see the review, that Ashley Miller I just watched not too long ago. So like I said, go to her channel and stuff like that, and you know, go ahead and even look at her review, because she actually reviews the Winter Wonderland album that she's recording right now with TC, okay, the producer. So as she calls Vince Ike Turner, but instead in this case, instead of telling Ike Turner to eat the cake, he's saying sing them tracks. Okay, you better sing them tracks. Okay, so you know, but she's saying as far as doing the album stuff like that, you know, she misses being around her baby Logan and stuff like that, because the baby Vince are supposedly at, I think, Evelyn's, you know, Miss Evelyn's house. You know, I guess she's down to temporarily ATL for a minute, you know, since she's supposed to be moving in, you know, or whatever, in the process, or already moved in with Tamar and Vince and the baby. So, you know, so they were talking. It was like this cute conversation. Tamar was saying, Tamar was saying something to TC. I think Terrell comes in because he's having the pictures, and you know, they got to decide like what photos to choose and stuff like that, right? And they are, you know, she's trying to decide the photos, and it's something about being inspired about this, you know, this upcoming album, and you know, something that she asked TC about the Carpenters, and TC said, I never really heard of Carpenters or something like that, and he made some comment, I guess along the lines like, you know, as she felt like he tried it, was when he had nerve to say like, okay, maybe you know about him. I'm paraphrasing, but okay, you will be a little closer to that time than I was, so maybe you could teach me something. In other words, I know you a little bit older than me. You've been here on this up a little bit longer, so I'm a little younger than you, so I may not know. So, but I'm gonna clarify it up, or you know, like I said, it can be taken anyway. But he might not mean no harm in them like that. But you know, it was just one of those moments and stuff like that. Now we're back to New Orleans. And we got Tracy and Trina out, and again they're talking about at the bar. I guess they're gonna have fun. They're gonna get drinking, everything else. And you know, but what Tracy was talking about, like I said, trying to not let it stress out, because like I said, her son is having flare-ups from the illness that he has again because of the situation. Because we all know, like, stress in most cases with a lot of these illnesses and stuff like that, and you know, chronic illness and stuff like that, it can flare it up. You know what I mean? So that's what the things that she's worried about is the effect on her son. You know, besides other issues. Because as far as she's concerned, you know, she cheated, the husband cheated before, but it's like it's still her main concern now is like how it's affecting family, and really more so her son. And so while they're talking, I think at this first bar, Sexual Chocolate is coming to you know, really flirt with Trina. And of course, you know, Tracy's like, oh, thank you. Not only is she thinking like also it's good that he's flirting with her and stuff like that, but you know, as an own word, she said, you know, that to explore her own people. Because we all know that Miss Trina, who loves to go about, and she loves, you know, the Latin. I don't want to say the wrong words, Hispanic, Latino. Please forgive me, because you know how she be messing up. But she loves a little Spanish, you know, Spanish. Latin. I don't want to be up there disrespectful to anybody's race or ethnicity. I probably said that wrong word, but y'all know what the heck I'm talking about. You know, we don't want to be disrespectful to anybody's race. But what I'm saying is that she usually does. You know, she felt like this. You know, as she like to call. You know, they good for ice products, aren't they? Because you have Miss Ellen talking about snowflakes a couple seasons ago. Then you got Trina now talking about chocolate ice cream and stuff. But it was a piece of sexual chocolate and stuff named Ronnie to come in there, like I said before, is up there flirting with her and stuff like that. And if he has the opportunity, his chance is to basically make Miss Trina get in the hailer, even, and then she even got asthma, if you know what I mean, because he gonna make her by the time he through with her, if he gets that chance. So now they go to another bar, and they're on the Mechanical Bull, and when you got Trina's on here, she realized, you know, it appears to be maybe a dried up orange to her, something like that in her legs, and she starts to see the cellulite, so she really is more concerned with that, or maybe another drawback, I guess, to the thickness or whatever, or age, or whatever the case is. She started to notice that she has celluloids and stuff like that, and all these dimples in the mirror, so she wants to get off. And you got Tracy, who has a couple drinks, and she up there right at that bull, and too, I guess it you know, breaks down, stuff like that during there until she falls off. And then they're on the balcony, and Ronnie again is still, you know, following. This is the second bar, and you know, even though as and Trina's words, I am not gay, but I would like to see no one showing their boobies. And you know, like I said, you know, sorry, you know, so they up here trying to throw beads. You got Tracy like, show me your tits, bitches. I mean, it was just one of those scenes, like, you know, they were throwing beads, just having a good time, doing one of the regular things. I think that was Bourbon Street. And one thing is, we all know I mean, these ain't the correct beads, these are different, but I'm just saying the Mardi Gras beads and how you usually get them, you know what I'm saying? It said the bands will make her dance. We got, beads, beads will make you succeed. Shake, shake, shake them, bitches. So, alright, so, we go back and Tony, is in the studio with Babyface again and then working on the first single. And of course, a good plug about the album coming out. The single's out now. And of course, the album's coming out February 1st. And, like Tony was saying, like, in the entertainment business when she had fans, every time, even though as long as you've been in the business, you know what I mean, it's always pressure. And then even more pressure, you know what I'm saying? So, sometimes so it's always trying to be relevant, have that good song. And even if you have a good song, is anybody going to listen to it? So it's one of them things going on. So, it's just that she was giving her input and they, were talking about the song. So, trying to make sure to have the right single. She wants to make the first that never meant to hurt you, whatever exactly it's called. And, they just carry on. Now, Tawana finally comes in, during there about 53 minutes into almost damn near the end of the episode or towards the end of the episode. And she's back in ATL. Mama Ellen about the baby, her son a snake because he lost a lizard. And Tracy ends up coming by. And, that's when Tracy somewhat is upset, about the effects of her son, is getting teased by peers and stuff about his father's infidelity, possibly having a baby. And Tracy also, because Miss Evelyn was asking about, like, okay, how this happened? What happened and stuff, right? So, she was saying, about it. Tawana, okay, 1 minute says that, she understands she has the right to be upset. But, okay, this happens, periodically with him. Okay, but still, you gotta look at his shoes. I mean, maybe that's just me, but it's like, I'm surprised this ain't no damn joke. And if he's having flare-ups and possibly with the situation of stress and stuff like that, it's kind of like, did she apologize for saying that out? Or is, I mean, we ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie that remember Tracy's behavior, even though she's trying to claim her behavior's been okay. We seen how the mama, last year, her date or potential guy that she was talking to, how Tracy was acting in the restaurant, stuff like that, Or maybe she didn't really pay attention to the episode. I don't know. Maybe towards the end, but not when she was, when she didn't pay attention to how the waitress acted in the restaurant. But okay. So, like I said, at the end, you got, like I said, she did ask him about the big, about the situation, and Model Evelyn, Miss Evelyn says at the end, she can't make her decide. That's up between Tracy and the marriage. If it's meant that she believes and it's meant for her to go, it's best for her to go, or keep it moving, or trying to keep working it out wherever she's going to end up doing and stuff. So, now you got people trolling, or, got balls behind a phone, cameras, or whatever, computer, or any other mobile device and shit. They're up there calling her manager. First, I thought they actually had her phone number and shit, but it's people calling her manager, stuff like that, claiming they have pictures of this baby and that, stuff like that. So, like I said, Tracy, which understandable, wants to prove and stuff like that. So, that's still pending, and so we didn't see. Now, the last, scene is really Trina talking to Gabe, and Gabe is already 2 to 3 drinks in, and he's happy the area they chose because it's not any black people. And oh Lord, I don't know how some people gonna take that. He glad black people ain't gonna spot him and say he a cheater and stuff, so he's glad that he can camouflage. I mean, I'm paraphrasing again, but he can camouflage with the white folks or people who ain't gonna sit here and be like, what, you're an asshole or dickhead, whatever they call them, okay? So, they're still, Trina points it out, like, you don't have to sit there and focus on just because they're race or whatever, like, point them out, I meant to say African American or something like that, or black people, or whatever he was talking about. So, they're still going to process where, Gabe has moved out the house, which is best for them. Gabe asked that, she tell the boys about the divorce and stuff like that. She wants to have a meeting with her family about the issue because just like the blogs with the situation with Tracy and / Tawana, giving up her secret squirrel code and decide to just blast all the shit, on TV. She wants to be able to prove. And of course, he's like, I married them, and which is true. He did marry he married Trina and stuff like that, and whatever the case is, and that's that. But this is kind of ending where they're still talking about hard time, and Gabe, of course, as usual, is having hope for a marriage, and usually we will see. So they may not get back together because we know with the previews they really were just focusing on Tracy's gonna check her husband, and I don't know, he's gonna actually take this DNA test, and Tawana's becoming a bully and stuff like that, or be starting to come bitch, you know. But I did forgot to say one more comment. Was the thing about her with I think, you know, remember how Tamar, I think in the last episode, one of those, like, either it was the Vince and Tamar thing was saying something calling like Kevin a bum, you know, Tracy's husband a bum, and she gonna say, you know how Tamar is. But in that's just the first episode. It was, you know, not that much drama, but you know, to have a good show to have drama. But that's my review, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful evening, wonderful good night. Rate, comment, like, and subscribe, and share if y'all want to share if y'all want to. And thank you again for my supporter, future subscribers, my subscribers that are with me now. Thank you, so much. Thank you for the users, but just thank you for everybody's support. Thank you, y'all, and y'all have a good night.